Is this thing on? Is it on? How is everybody doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. You may hear DJ's a little quieter than normal. It's because we're in a hotel room with a bunch of people around, even though there's no rooms here. That's the hallway.
They put you at the end.
They put me at the end. It was great. So how, I guess he was traveling today. Yes. We can talk a little bit about that. Do you want to just address it real quick?
Yeah, we should, shouldn't we?
We should definitely do that. I already addressed it in the mod video this morning, but that video's not doing really good. So we are in Switzerland. We're in Zurich. And we are going to be playing Project Motor Racing soon. Soon. That's all we can say. Man,
that's all we can say. With that, we've signed some proper legal stuff, so we got to be careful.
The NDAs way more than I do. So, Quadtracs? Yeah, we're going to talk about Quadtracs. I got the whatchamajigger over here. The chat. Oh, you're in chat too?
I'm in chat too.
He's in chat over there. My chat's over here. You guys are on my laptop right here. This setup is insane. And I need to post some pictures. Anyway, we're gonna do the mod video with you guys because we have dinner plans, and it is 6:15 p.m. here, and so we gotta get going. I am going to be showing off the equipment, and then I'm gonna show you the placeables in the mod hub, and then we're gonna do a quick flyover of the maps, including Senor Trucker Mutzi's map. And with that, I think we go. Anything you want to say before we jump in?
I want to hear you pronounce Trucker Matsy's map.
Oh. Waseca. we had sushi for lunch. It was great. Where's this first one? It's going to be a little bit unhinged. I do apologize. Good morning to everybody from the United States. Is this it? I can never tell. Okay, I think this is it. So we're going to start off. We've got the case Quadtrac AFS Connect. So the mod name itself doesn't say Case IH. So if you're looking for that, you're not going to find it. Power's all the way up from 524 up to 692. Got a couple different transmission options in there as well. Power shift and variable. Check these wheel setups out. Got some chunky boy crawlers on there. And we have a US setup.
US setup, always good to see.
Yep, GPS in there and a cooling box, which this hotel room's getting a little bit warm right now. You definitely use a cooling box in here.
There it is.
And if it looks messy in here, this is my room, not his.
Mine's pristine.
I would assume. I'm not allowed on his floor. I had to go get him. You want to tell him what happened while I pull up the next mod?
They wouldn't let me on DJ's floor. There's some sort of security. It's like the wing of a secure hospital. This floor.
You have to, if you want to go down, you hit the lobby and you go to lobby. But to go up or any floor that's not yours, you have to use. Well, you can't. I guess.
No, you can't. Yeah.
You have to use a key to go up.
Yeah.
Anyway, from WolfX Modding, the Zader TKL81 Turbo. Did you ever use this one in FS25?
I did, actually. I really like this. Just because the amount of options on it. Like the color options are back as well, which is awesome.
Yeah, we're going to look at those, don't you worry. This used to be, well, I was going to say, this used to be the TRL? That's a TV show. I'm showing my age now. Anyway, we've got a couple options, but as far as I remember, it wasn't the TKO because this is the 10 keyless, but the other one was not a 10 keyless. It was something completely different. Ooh, look at the orange stripes. I like that. But yeah, color options. Should we go Kloss? Case at John Deere?
Yeah, let's do John Deere.
John Deere. We always do John Deere. Got to do that. Again, if you are just joining us, the mod video today is presented by Zurich. Because that's where we are.
Country.
A country, exactly. Like I said, it's going to be a little bit more unhinged. It's going to be a little bit different. And we're going to be maybe flinging through some stuff. Do you want to tell people who you are, the people that don't know, and tell them to check the description for the link to your channel?
Check out the Farm Sim Guy. Or, if you're into racing, check out the Race Sim Guy. I'm kind of rocking two hats today.
super cool. We recorded our intros for our videos earlier, and I saw his hat. Well, to be fair, he showed me the hat beforehand, and I was real jealous. Where's the toothpaste?
Barley was about to say, Barley's want to see some toothpaste.
All right.
We could colour up this JCB maybe.
Don't you worry. Oh, no. They're not on this computer. Boo. Anyway, this thing is super cool. The thing is, I think with Farming Simulator, as far as farming goes, I don't know how useful this is, but I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just so unique that it almost like requires its own circumstances to use. Yeah. If you're doing role play,
good for gravel.
Good for gravel.
Good for rocks.
And the addable mod thing. Yep. We got an update today. We'll talk about it. But this would actually be perfect for that. Hey, what's happening, Pete? There's no toothpaste. I know. I'm on my laptop. So, yeah, I don't really have much going on. We do have twin wheels on here. I love the Trelleborg twins. This is my favorite. We do have different attachment types as well. So you can go with the different ones of do's. It does come with some, though, so don't worry about that. And I do know that the 110 works with those. But yeah, we won't be able to put toothpaste on here, sadly.
No toothpaste today.
No. We can make it pink, though. That'll make somebody mad.
Oh.
So there's that. And, of course, as always, rim colors are rim colors. And he gave us something sweet. Chrome, baby. Yeah.
Bling.
Bling, bling, bling. We have a couple different buckets with this one, too. So you got the 110, 110, 110, and the tilt rotator 110. So a tilt rotator is here. I keep thinking the camera's over here, but I think it's because you guys
see the movement. Yeah.
I see the movement, and I'm like, ooh, squirrel. Hey, comp while I pull up the next mod. Don't tell them anything about what we did. Yeah. that's all that's going on, unfortunately. All right, next mod.
Oh, I should shout out, because that last mod, Ross End Modding, is killing it so far in 25 with all the JCB stuff. Hats off to him. He's churning through those mods.
Yeah. Oh, real quick, shirt that so I haven't worn this shirt in a while. It says, Drop the Beat. It's a DJ shirt for Sugar Beats.
Because
I was a DJ. And I dropped
a Sugar Beet factory?
No, definitely not. Moving on. Trip's going good. I had a really nice flight last night. Flew over. No issues whatsoever. Slept okay.
It's been a good day today. It's good to get here a day early, isn't it?
Yeah, and we are drinking Swiss Coca-Cola, which actually has like the Swiss cross. I guess is a cross on top of the bottle. I thought it was really interesting. We are not going to hit the 30-minute mark.
Local one, yeah. We're going to speed up. There's a lot of mods to get.
Yeah, and we're going to be late for dinner. All right, so this one, you guys have seen this before. We've had this in Farm Sim 22. Mr. Pascal Counts released this. So you've got configurations of standard plus a trailer hitch in the back. We do have engine options up to 222 or 25 horsepower. And for those electric boys out there, you have an electric version as well, which has the 225 horsepower engine by default. Nice. Now, have you ever used the Lizard Pentaline planters?
No, but it's a good set.
These are
so many widths.
Yeah. You've got widths like 2.3 and 6.
And everything in between.
And everything in between, up to 3 sizes. These are pretty sweet. So they are direct drill. They are planters. They will also fertilize at the same time. They have an 8 mile per hour max working speed with 2,250 to 2,850 liters on those. So inoculant tanks. You can add those up there and get even more capacity for it. Planting markers, the model year, lighting, GPS, line spacing, which to be fair, ain't gonna matter. But it still looks cool.
Looks good. Yeah.
And then you've also got a square. I'm not exactly sure what this does. Oh, it's at the front. There we go. Hey, I don't know what that is. It's a cover for something. Yeah. Anyway, there's a lot more to this too. So you've got the cover canvas. You've got seed bags. You've got the hitch height. The rear toe hitch.
Put that on. Okay, it's a rear one. I wondered if it would have the extensions on the side so you could hook 3 of them up.
So you wouldn't have that, although, what was the mod that released yesterday? It was the Lizard Tandem series. So you would want to use that. That's pretty cool. All right.
Nice.
Couple more. Oh, yeah, and there's Pallet Autoload for people with pallet auto-loading needs, I guess. There's a couple mods out for that, but there's been a new one released today. So let's move on. Actually, don't know if this one is crossplay or PC only. This one is PC only. Yeah, I should probably be looking at that. I didn't load any of these up ahead of time. We need just working speed mod. What was the... Wasn't there a mod that allowed you to do that other than real speed limit? I can't remember the name of it.
Does the cruise control one, isn't it?
Yeah, like just gave you...
You could set...
Yeah, you could set it. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Didn't need it, but I thought it was pretty cool. So this one's PC only. It's a feed mixer, 24,000 liter capacity. Doesn't look like it. So looks could be definitely deceiving on this one. And there ain't much more to talk about other than that. We also have a DjGoHam Pt.2 AO right here. I also need to check and see if this is PC only or all platforms. All platforms. All right. This one is an animal trailer, so you've got either 5 cows, 10 piggies, or 10 little baby sheep. So there you go. Again, not a whole lot more to it other than that. Quadtrac passed? Quadtrac passed. Man, Quadtrac's out. We already went over it, though, unfortunately. So there's that. Next one is the Autoload pack. Yes, the thing that you guys have been asking about. We've got more to it. So we have the Autoload pallet trailer and then the big bag trailer. So if we take a look at these, obviously you can see there's really nothing going on with that. What you can see, though, is in the screenshots. So that's where you're going to have just stuff kind of popping in. Again, Autoload pack for pallet trailer. This one is going to be doing pallets of stuff, so like pallets of buyable things. So down there we've got fertilizer, lime, seeds, pig feed, horse feed, chicken feed, salt, and mineral feed. And then if you go with the big bag trailer, this one is going to be all of your crops and stuff like that. And I think this one also includes productions.
Wow,
yes, it does.
Scrolling along the bottom.
It just keeps going, man. So this is great. This is awesome. So if you guys were looking for it, this is probably the one that you want. I'm guessing.
Interestingly, they split over 2 trailers. I wonder if that's the different sizes of the pallets that mean they have to do that.
Yeah, they could have also done it in a way to be like, okay, you know, for people that just want to buy some seeds and stuff to make it easier for yourself, they can use this trailer and they don't want to auto-load everything.
Yeah.
With that being said, we've also got all this other stuff too. Might also be a good idea to read the mod description of this, because sometimes that is helpful. The big bags can transport pallets of regular stuff. The pallet one can be used to transport regular pallets that you get. To unload the products, a message will appear on the screen to start the unloading process, just like a tipper. So there you go.
Okay.
It's actually pretty simple. Looks like you're only going to be able to do one as well, so one type at a time. They do have some information. Say all the pallets that you have in your current batch will not be detected by the Pallet Autoload. It will only detect the new pallets produced, and it is not necessary to buy all the platforms. Having one for pallets and another for products is enough when you want to load another product. Take the platform to the workshop to select the one that suits you the best. All right. That's a lot. Wisconsin, 16 more days NFL draft. Oh, I'm ready for it, man. I'm ready for it. The Panthers are still going to do terrible this year, but I'm ready for it. You better believe it. So that's awesome. I'm going to do my best whenever I get back home to do a full video on the Autoload pack, but it's very cool. We got a couple more. Not a whole lot more, but a couple more. You got any more?
No, I think...
No.
I'm not hiding any.
Is there anything else we could tell them?
I mean...
Yeah. You don't want to tell them about the lunch we had?
Oh, good sushi, wasn't it?
Man, it was such good sushi. That was so good. They brought mine in like a sushi lunchbox.
A bento box.
It was a bento box.
Yeah.
It was so good. Anyway, here's the bell trailer. You can also run a capacity on it. Moving on?
Moving on.
There's also a plow.
Now I'm behind. I was looking at them here.
Oh, man. This little guy, I'm sure you're excited about a 1.6 meter plow. For those of you, what about updates? I haven't done the updates yet. So we're going to do the updates, and then we're going to do a flyover of the maps. And I got to go in 2 minutes. We're not going to make it. We also have a pack bell fork. Where's the pack bell fork at? Here it is. Bam. So we've got a couple different setups here for the different heights. That's kind of nice to see. You've also got setups for wheel loader, skid steer, front loader, and telehandler. And you've got colors. The color. You love Kverneland mods? Kverneland mods are pretty sweet. I love the Kverneland Viking DLC.
Yeah.
I am still just the biggest fanboy of that DLC. I loved it. Yes, these mods came out today. And unfortunately, I was unable to make a video. So we're going live. And plus, come on, we get to hang out as well. That's pretty cool, right? Right?
Right.
He has to hang out with me. He doesn't have a choice. I'm the only person here he can understand. Vice versa. Here you go. Here's a Forestry transport box by Woodcraft Modding. Now, Woodcraft Modding makes some pretty interesting stuff, and this is no different. Forestry box transport. I don't really know what else to say about it. It transports stuff into box. Also, that handprint was K-Bot. All you got to do is hook this up via 3-point. You should be able to unfold it, and then you'll be good to go from there. Is my bed in the background? Oh, why is my bed in the background? I told you somebody would bring this up. Yeah. Of course it was yours.
Of course it was yours.
Agritona's pending list. Man, I bet the Agritona pending list is probably about as long as Hispanomotics right now. No shade. It just is what it is. They both do a great job. I love those guys. All right. We got another one. The strobe light.
The strobe light.
You know I'm going to have to buy one of these, right?
Yep. Oh, look at that.
Look at that. Oh, no way. Oh, man. We got blue. Hang on. Oh, you can't lease it. So you have to buy it. Oh, no, you could lease it. Did I lease it? I did lease it.
Pennies.
Oh, it fell down.
You knocked it over.
But it is blinking. Look what I found. Hang on. Ross will be very pleased and not grumpy at all for me putting that up there.
Go. It fell over again.
That's where it belongs. All right. I think we got a couple more. TMC could sail it. This one's nice. This bad boy, if I can pull up the mod page for it. Again, I should have done all of these beforehand. This is without field creation. So it can be used to remove stumps and bushes, crush crop stumbles, and cut grass. But it does not create fields when it does that. This is a good thing.
That is a good thing. Yeah.
Hey. Big Good Witch Bad Self Nacho. Looking forward to the voiceover that I recorded for you at like 4 a.m. the other day. That's going to be fun to watch. All right, and then one more in the game. And it sounds like both me and you are on the same page with this. Yeah. And we need Mr. Silly P to be the divider. I don't know how to spell. I thought this was already out.
There it is.
Now,
I could swear we've seen this already.
Was this not already out?
I can't find it anywhere. It's certainly not in the mod hub, and I couldn't find Silly P's vid. But I would bet Yoss's house on the fact that this was already out.
Yeah. Wait, Yoss has a house? Did you just say you'd bet Yoss's house? That's great. I love it. Anyway, yeah, I thought this was already out. It wasn't. Here it is. Yay. All right. Let's back out now. We are going to show off some of the stuff. I don't know why I'm looking around like, where'd the camera go? Goodness. All right. Should we save it? Nah.
Don't save it.
Nah, we won't save it. Also, we're on the laptop again, so it's, we might do good. Maybe not. We'll find out here in a second. All right. So into here, we have things such as the animal food baggies. So you've got different bags for the food.
Yeah. Just a visual change, I think.
Yeah, just a visual change. The bridge belongs to the local government. What in the world is going on?
Hey, Ham. How you doing, man?
Bartek, why does Xbox One have the game Lance for Chef Simulator 25?
We talked about that today as well, didn't we?
Yeah, I don't think they're speaking English. We need to translate. I'm so sorry. How do you use the extra field types? They come in productions. So there's that. Anyway, all right. So there's PGR building pack. There's just a bunch of buildings in there, I guess, is the terminology that you would use.
Yeah.
Haystack fermenter. This is kind of neat. I like it. It's also a dryer. So you can take straw, grass, silage, and chaff, and hay. Oh, you take the straw, grass, and chaff, and hay and turn it into silage. Yeah. Or, yeah, that makes sense. There's also a silo version as well if you just want to put it around. Pretty cool. Little cow shed from Camilos. They always do a pretty good job. And we have the modern cow barn from Placeable. They always also do a very, very good job with their stuff. Liquid fertilizer and herbicide production. Self-explanatory. Wood chip storage, not self-explanatory. Kidding. Salt production is self-explanatory.
That looks pretty cool.
It's kind of neat. It's something different, right?
Oh,
and you can even make coarse salt or fine salt or fleur de sel.
I wonder if that water is that.
Let's see.
Is that static or is that going to? Can you spawn it?
Spawn what?
That placeable.
I could. Not going to, but I could.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got it downloaded, so we'll
right,
put
you
it,
haven't downloaded
we'll
it.
put it on a different map or something. Grape juice production, pretty simple through here. It's a revision of the FS25 grape area, and they've put some new textures on there. It's kind of neat. Nice. Granny's Farm Shop. She has a full video on her YouTube channel. Not that I'm saying that I'm not going to show it off, but it just happens to be in the Placeables today, and she gets views.
Shout out to Omatana.
Shouty outy! There you go. It does stuff. Here you can sell grain as well as products from your productions and the products for your animals like milk, because direct marketing means you can reach customers without any detours. You can even make more money with this farm shop than with local selling stations. How's about that? So there you go. If you guys want to see more about that, check her out and give it a download. They also have Wooden Toys Workshop. That's kind of cool.
Oh, look at that.
Check that out. Oh, that's awesome. All right, moving on. We also have solar fences. That's different. Oh, man. Very cool, but all right.
Nice idea. Thinking outside the box. I like it.
Yeah. And then we have a couple updates as well. We have the New Holland TX32 from POSCAP. Got an update. 1.1 is a very long changelog, but as you know, there's that. I do apologize. We're rushing through. We have plans, and we are going to be late. Yeah. The additional fill types got updated as well. I do want to check out the update for this. So dirt is no longer tagged as a bell fill type. Oh, come on. I like belling up dirt. Added materials to product and selling station products categories to improve mod compatibility. And they've added generic bulk fill station and another generic bulk sell station, supporting all of the base game and modded bulk fill types. Unfortunately, if you are on console, I don't think you can just make these things appear. Yeah. But it's getting updates, so modders will be able to utilize it. So that's pretty cool. And then you still don't know how to use that. There is no way to actually use it.
Yeah, they just appear as additional.
Yeah,
fill types.
It's a mod that supports additional fill types so that a production chain doesn't have to add more. So instead of having one production chain adding one and another production chain adding one, this is supposed to be a way to, I don't know why I'm on this page, this is supposed to be a way to even the playing field around and let other modders and people like that, but mainly Weasel going through and adding stuff. It's cool. It's done the right way. There's just not a lot for it yet. Yeah. I think there's only, actually right now there's one production or 0 productions. They had to remove it. Anyway, new phone who dis? You good shills, get out of here. All right, your last update today, the camo tent. They don't have an update for it, but I can tell you what happened because I reported the issue.
Oh, what was it?
With this one, there was an extra sun that was on the mod.
Oh.
So when you put down the mod, an extra sun was in the sky.
Oh, Tatooine vibes.
Yeah, but you couldn't see it. So it was like you got the shadow from it. But yeah,
okay.
Instead of like a 3-body problem, it's like, where's the other sun problem? That and the frame drops and stuff like that. That didn't help. All right. Should we do the Waseca County?
Every single time you butcher that.
Let's show that one second, just because I want to keep him waiting. Let's go check out North Frisian 25.
Nice.
Yep.
Big German map.
I don't need it, but I want it. Oh, the money. You didn't see me do that. There are a couple of mods that I disengage. Jackwagon. Teehee, including that one. Oh, wow. Has that been updated on the Mod Hub? Marcel! Oh, yeah, he updated it. All right. Whoa.
Wow. Lots and lots
How many
required mods.
How many is that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. Oof.
You need to come back to that one. We don't have time for that. Although I would say I know you're different. Required mods is good because the modder for the additional mods gets credit for the download. As if they're bundled in with a map.
Right.
But it's kind of awkward if you uninstall the map and you can't remember the multitude of mods that you've already downloaded. So
yeah.
I see people's frustration, but I also see it as a good way of getting credit to the modder for their shed if they use it.
Fair. It's fair. I removed the required mods from the XML.
Yeah. Which is another way of doing it.
Yep. And yes, I have had a couple modders that have been very upset that I do that. And I understand. I totally get it, 100%. Everything's cool. It's all good. Yeah, we'll download those 30 mods, I think maybe another time. Regardless, you see that it's there. It's got a 4.6 rating with 23 votes, so it's not doing bad by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, for example, Truckamancy's map only has 9 votes with 4 stars. You know, it could be worse. so hard burns.
Nobody ever uses the Dirtinator as a required mod. Poor Yoss.
I actually used the showed it. Can you text him? I don't know.
What does it say? Where are you?
Yeah, I think so. Tell him make some New Holland mods. T5 or T6. Man, I'd love to. Can I show you a tutorial for that? I think I can do that like right now. It should be pretty simple. I've got Notepad++, so let's see. You just take the map, right? And then I always put it in my mod folder. And then you can extract it. If you do the was it T7 or 7-zip or whatever. Yeah, 7-zip. You don't have to unzip it, but I don't deal with that.
Who does?
Yeah. Let's see. The map, North Frisian, is 303 gigabytes. So not too bad. But anyway, you go into mod description. Oh, why is it open?
303 gigabytes is massive.
Sorry, 303 megabytes. Good call. Open the mod description, and then all of the mods like here. Boom. Boom. Just like that. And that's kind of it. That's all you got to do.
So this should be quite good because I'm playing Fighting Bahnhof from Joggy or Yogi already. So he's brought this one out as I'm really liking that. That's a 4x for PC only, but
yes.
Sorry, he does a good map, and I know you like a US map. I like a European map.
No,
so
it's funny. I like a UK map like more than anything.
Yeah.
Not to out myself or anything. But yeah, it's just kind of that's my thing, man. All right, there we go. Why is my dude? Oh, that's right. I made the dude a John Deere. You may see a little bit of stuttering, a little bit of lagging. It's all cool. I promise you. Don't be copying my things here. Doing 10 o'clock. All right. Should we show it off?
Yeah.
All right. Truckamancy, if you could do us a favor and just talk about the map in the comments, and I think that's really all we ever need.
And to be fair, I've done a map tour on this because he was kind enough to share it with me a while back. It's a great little map.
North Carolina roads are about as narrow as UK. It's true. It's
There's
true.
Facts.
I do feel like I'm at home. Plus, the Appalachian Mountain Range extends into Scotland.
Yes, it does.
And you don't like that, do you? I remember
They're our mountains.
Yeah, but I went to App State. All right, that was my college, isn't it?
Well, there you go.
All right, I should probably open this up so I can tell you guys. Yo said I had this map. Poor Matsy, man.
Such a wind-up merchant.
Poor guy, man. All he wanted to do was like make a map for the first time and let people get to play on it. We're just ragging it. We love you, man. We love you, man. All right. So it is a midway. And this is also my first look at it.
Yeah.
He sent it over to me too, but I told him that I wanted it to be fresh. So I can't lie about it, I guess, now. Let's move on. Welcome to Waseca County, Minnesota. Did I say that right?
Waseca. I think that is right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm.
Somebody fell out of bed next to me.
Somebody fell out of bed. And that's the hallway, which is really, really nasty. Midwestern United States map based on a real-life location in southern Minnesota. This map boasts, it boasts big word usage, man. 30 arable fields, 3 meadows. You also have 2 forestry areas, 2 Little Baby Piggy feed mill productions, real-life gravel roads. Did you do all of this without required mods? That's fantastic.
Yeah,
It's so weird. It's like it's almost able to be done without required mods. The county, or the co-op, has provided 3 different trailers and semis to transport animals and goods. The vehicle shop also has a provided forklift to aid in loading pallets. Very cool. Oh, and you can tab to it. Most of these you can't tab to. That's fantastic. Yeah, don't say anything about North Carolina roads. I mean, I don't have anything good to say about North Carolina roads, so I don't know what to say then, if that's the case.
How did your Mayata do, though, on those roads?
What?
North Carolina roads.
Who?
Your Mayata.
Miata.
Miata.
It's an MX-5. It's not even...
Yeah, an MX-5.
Yeah. I don't know what the difference is.
Neither do I.
All I know is that I look awful driving it, and it looks worse when people are with me. So there you go. Yeah, just kind of going around, flying around a little bit, showing you some of the areas on the map. These are kind of giving me like old school 4X PC only vibes.
Yeah,
in a way. Yeah, big farms, nice. And I'm assuming the ability.
I love the fact that the silage pit is recessed into the ground, so you can tip from the back at the top.
Look at that! Oh, he's added stuff around it as well to make it a lot easier.
You can reverse over the back, so you don't have to reverse in all the way to the back.
Nice, so I can fall in instead of getting stuck trying to get out.
And Matsy grew up on the starter farm.
Did he? Well, very cool.
There you go.
All right.
In one of the sheds.
Poor Matsy. Poor guy. My dad still lives there, but I don't. I know you don't. Is this the starter farm?
Yeah.
Nice. Let's see if we can find where he stayed. I'm sure it's in here somewhere, right?
There it is, upstairs.
You think? I was about to say, you think he had a 2-story? Can we get in there?
He had no floor.
Just messing. No floor, but man, what a view. Awesome setup with the red wheels on the truck. Very cool, very cool. Nice setup for the barn. I'm curious about the rest of the stuff here. So it doesn't look like we have new crop types. So there's that. Farmland that you own by start. It is 2 farmland areas. So you've got the main farm, which is attached to a really, really small sliver. And then you got the big farm over there. Very nice. Very simple as well. I also like how the crops have been picked out specifically for this and not just thrown in there. Yeah. So many productions.
The town is good. The town is good. It's worth going to the town and having a look.
Oh, yeah. You could buy the... Wait, can you buy the outside of the map?
That's the outside of the map.
That's the outside of the map.
For?
At $80.9 million. All right. I got to say what I always say. Please make the outside of the map $0.
No, that's the challenge. That's like they completed it.
No, that's a challenge you look at and you're like, no, I'm good. I'm good, actually. I'm really good. So good. You have no idea how good I am about not wanting to save up $80 million. Anyway, yeah, here's your town area. So everything, it seems like everything you need is in one spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
There's
about.
a couple down here. Pig food production, I think. Yeah.
Hey. There you go. Ooh, are these new assets? Or are they like BGA and then added on stuff? Hang on a second.
Kind of cool, aren't they?
Yeah, that one kind of reminds me of something that was maybe on Lone Oak, but I think these are brand new. At least it feels brand new. This one's not. But he built it for us, so I don't have to. Yay!
Matsy's also added the faster, smaller productions into the map.
Nice. Very cool, very cool. Should there have been a building here?
No, that's where you borrow the trucks
Oh.
to haul the animals or the pig feed around.
Oh, nice. So this is basically the GoHam Co. But legit.
I paid attention when he told me stuff when I did my map tour.
I didn't pay attention. To be fair, he has tried telling me about this, and I was like, no. So that's on me. And I guess here's our piggies.
Yep.
Nice. And yeah, take one more sneak peek at the PDA. There you go. What all's ready to harvest, just so you guys know. Woohoo. Talk about some harvesting and some good contracts that can be taken from that. Very cool there. Here is your crop calendar. I doubt anything's been changed, but if it had, you can let me know. We do own a cow barn at the beginning of the game, but you don't have any cows. Productions, owned, none, but available, yes.
Look at all of those.
So many. You've also got, in our vehicles, we can kind of just take a sneaky peek through here and see all of the starting vehicles, which is not a lot, but it's very good ones. And I think that's about it. Or at least as far as I would normally go.
It's great. Nice big fields.
There you go. And as soon as I can get 30 mods downloaded, we'll try and do a video on the other thing. Maybe we'll do like here's the biggest things that I missed while I was gone, kind of thing. How does that you down with that?
Down with that.
Down with that. All right. I think that we got to go because we're now 20 minutes late.
Yeah. I think we missed our train.
Uh-oh. Crap. All right. So has anybody got a driver's license that can take us? Anyway, thank you for watching. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thank you to FSG for doing nothing.
Not much in the background.
When he could have been doing something. So shouty outy to him. Otherwise, have an awesome day. Hopefully there's some mods in here that you guys want to use and check out. I don't normally like doing live streams that are super informal. But, hey, you still got your Wednesday live stream. It was just mods instead of the news. And if we have any mods tomorrow, I'll probably have to do another live stream about this time. And Friday probably will be a day where I'll be fairly MIA. Be a little bit busy Friday. So, anyway, be cool, be awesome, have a great day. We'll see you later.
See ya.
Peace.
Bye.